Okay, I'm back. Looks like I am in the right spot, so I don't know where my information is coming from, how people are finding me, because there's like radio stations and stuff popping on here that I know do not follow me. And so I was very confused on where I was live at, and that's why I decided to log off and start over. I'm pretty good at knowing who's a follower and who's not. You know, when you own a small business, you know who follows you and who shops with you. So when all these random things start popping on, I was a little bit concerned, but all right, so there we go. There's our background. Looks like a scary little, hey, Rachel. See, if your name would have popped on, I would have known I was in the right spot in the first place. I was just saying, I was on live already for a minute and I started having radio stations pop on. I had that Monday night too. Was it Monday night or Sunday night? Whatever, one of the nights. And I know they're not followers, so I don't know where they were coming from. And then I started panicking, wondering if I was in the wrong spot. So anyways, I logged off and logged back on. And now I'm here. How is everybody doing tonight? I hope you all are good. I hope I didn't confuse anybody too much with signing off and signing back on. But like I said, I was very concerned where I was live. Hello, Tina. Hi, Katarina. Tonight is night 7. I started off already. I kind of showed the ornaments at the beginning on the first live. I was only on there for like 3 or 4, maybe 5 minutes. And then I decided to hop off because there was no names on there that I recognized. Hey, Becky. All right, so we're doing these cute little Christmas ornaments tonight, and I got these cute cool markers, but they're going to be a little too much to try to do the whole ornament with, but they'll be good for like little details, so I'll probably use some of those. Probably use those on some of the details, but I haven't used them yet. Hello, Donna. How is everybody doing tonight? I mean, I'm all for new people finding me, but I just don't know where these people found me. I don't know why there were so many people hopping on and people that I didn't have any idea who they were. All right. Santa. Our Santas are going to be so cute. I think we're just going to paint one at a time. Take our time and do one at a time. Hi, Wanda. And then I saved the tier tray for tomorrow night. So we have a tier tray to do still this week. Really, these are probably super, super easy. Hi, Lori. Because A, they're tiny, they're ornaments, but B, Christmas, we're using the same colors pretty much throughout the 12 days of Christmas. So I feel like they just get quicker and quicker to paint. This little part will go here. And then we've got, what we gotta do is little nose to match his little face. All right, gotta do his little beard and mustache. Hello, Tamara. How you doing? I almost just dipped that into the wrong color. That could have been bad. Here's his little beard. This little guy, I feel like he doesn't have nothing. He's gonna have to have like, his belief is gonna have to be done in green or something because he's just red and white. It's the only thing with Santa. You finally caught me live. You know, I'm not sure. I work from home, So I don't go outside all the time. I usually walk in the mornings. I did walk this morning. I walked for about 40 minutes this morning. It wasn't too bad then, but I haven't been outside since then, and that was before 8 o'clock, so it could be hot. I have no idea. So the only downside to working from home is not being, like, not getting outside. Hi, Susan. Hi, Janet. How are you guys? All right, so there's my Santa. He's looking super cute. What I do have left is this this star that I'm gonna paint gold. Why did I call it yellow? Probably because it's a star, but let's see. I'm just gonna try to use the gold from the top of the lid instead of getting paint out of there. Okay, and then might as well close it while we're doing that. And then let's see. So let's try, I'm gonna try the paint markers for this, actually, the paint pens, whatever you want to call them, where to put them. There's a bunch of different greens. I'm gonna do a couple of different ones, I think. I just want to bring in some color. Right now he's just red and white, and he's cute, but he needs some more. And I need to test out these marker pen things, so. Totally different green than I thought it was gonna be, but it's pretty. It's not very Christmassy. It's all right, I'm gonna try to do each letter a different color green. I thought these would be good for some of the really small ornaments or like the really detailed ones. These ones are pretty, that one's pretty detailed. There's one that's pretty detailed, and so it might work good, but these ones are pretty simple. I don't think you need to have paint pens for this. I usually just use my paintbrush. Oh, good, I'm so glad. We do have 25% off today, guys. If you want to stock up, it's for Prime Day, trying to encourage people to shop small instead of shopping Prime. There's a lot of small businesses on Prime too. But 25% off, just use code PRIME at checkout. We're not gonna have a bigger sale until sometime this fall, so stock up if you are looking. Why is nothing coming out of this one? Do not disappoint me now. I was just saying that I like these things. But nothing's coming down on this one. I feel like, oh, there we go. Maybe it's starting to. On the one side. This one's just really slow. And it's really light too, so I don't know if it'll even show up good. Shake, shake, shake. Hi, Becky. I'm about to call it quits on this one. Oh, there we go. It's not as smooth as I'd like it to be because the paint's not coming down as good as that other marker did. The first one came down really good. Guys, the fall workshop is launching on Thursday if you're on my wait list. If you're not on my wait list, you need to get on my wait list. Not gonna lie, I'm really disappointed in this one. Hopefully this is the only pen that gives me trouble, otherwise I'll be leaving a bad review. Or I won't leave a bad review. I'll reach out to the company directly first. That's what you should do, but hey, Deborah. Always got to give, you know, them a chance to make things right. But if you reach out and they don't want to give, you know, make things right, then you can leave a crappy review. Hey, Betty, how are you? There we go. This one's cute. that one color just didn't want to work for me. Just too bad because I like the color. I think that'd be cute if we could continue on, but I don't know if I want to chance it. We'll see. I feel like this one's doing the same thing that other one did. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. They look the same. Hi, Luann. Got this one to work. It just didn't, it took a minute to come down, but as long as it's working, that's good. So I specifically bought these fours just to do the ornaments. So I'm having an ornament bar in person for my local people here in the fall. These ones are really kind of close together. And so I thought maybe some markers would be good for people that don't paint all the time. It can be hard for people to do details if they're not a painter. Sometimes it's hard when you are a painter. So I bought them for ornaments for myself and for the ornament bar. I was thinking of offering some finished ornaments for Christmas time. Personalized, so there wouldn't be too much color on them, but then I figured I could paint them quicker and way neater too. You can be way fancier, less messy with the marker than you can with your paintbrush. At least I can. So anyways, that's something I considered. These still aren't the right green though. I feel like I would have made them much brighter. Back to the one I don't love. See if we can get it to cover better. I don't know if it's just the color of it. I don't think so. I feel like the paint just doesn't come out of it the same. All right, let's hope I put them in the right order. We're gonna see. I might go back over these with my other paint just to keep them all the same colors as all my other Christmas stuff. We'll see. That's cute. It's just not the same colors that I've been using. So there we go. We have our first ornament. And there's stars, so I just put some stars on random ones. So there we go. There's our first one. I'll leave it. I think it's cute. I think it turned out all right. It's not the same greens that I used, obviously, but still cute. So here we go. Let's do our detailed one, our super detailed one. We've got this Santa with a cute little gingerbread cookie, and he's got a candy cane. So let's take all the pieces off and start at the bottom. We'll keep that simple one for last, the other simple one. Grab some more red. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this painted on the bottom. Not gonna worry about covering anything except for the face. I'm gonna be careful around the face. And the rest of it, just kind of slapping the paint on there. Flip them upside down and make that easier for myself. Ooh, I went way over the line there. It's all right. Hopefully it covers up good. I don't remember. I think he's got, yeah, he's got a 3D piece. We should be good. And that should be covered. All right. So again, he looks really goofy at the moment, but he's gonna look cute in a second when we're done. I'm gonna go ahead and paint him his skin in. So I did notice today there's a couple of people that made some orders and I didn't have boxes big enough for shipping what they ordered. So I thought that when I ordered my last boxes that I ordered them perfectly sized, so I would only have to have 2 different size boxes, one for small orders and one for the bigger kits, or if there's, you know, multiple kits in an order. Anyways, that didn't work out so well. So I did have to place an order for some more boxes. And so if you're one of those people, you might get a shipment and it might be missing a kit. And that's because I wanted to get everything to you as quick as possible. So if it didn't fit, it's coming out in another box. There's only 2 of them, so not a whole bunch. And the boxes should be here Thursday or Friday. So those other kits will just be days behind. And I do have like, what, a 5-day turnaround time on the website. So I'm still, even on that second box, going to be within turnaround time. Okay. Where is, here it is. So let's see, where is Santa's nose at? So I got his face, his nose, and his hands all done in the little toasted, I think this is toasted marshmallow or something. Let me see. Isn't that natural buff? I think toasted marshmallow is pretty close. Not coloring the spacer in, that's all that it is a spacer. It's gonna stay right there. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my white pieces now. Ho, ho, ho. Cute little palm. Hi, Melba. Okay, and here we go. You know, let's just finish with the white while we're here. I don't know why I was going to move on. We're going to go ahead and do his beard and mustache real quick too. Then we'll do our fun pieces on the top. This little guy just kind of fits right on there. Doesn't really have any etching to show you where to put it, but you can tell from the edges where it fits. And then this will just go up there as well. Let's see, where did I get all this black one I'm going to use for his buttons on his shirt. It's funny, some of these just come right down and some of them do not. There we go. Could totally just use a paintbrush, which I've done most of the time. I hardly ever use paint pens. But like I said, I just got these, so I wanted to test them out anyways. I'm gonna go up here and try to do his eyes real quick too. There we go. I should do that on this little guy. Oh no. Because it's paint, it like splattered. Do you see that? You guys can't see it in the camera, I don't think. I don't know why it did that. That's all right. You can either outline these or you could probably fill them in. I'm gonna try to just fill them in maybe. Oh my goodness, it's doing it again. As it's hitting the etching, you gotta be very light with it, I guess. So like as it's hitting the bumps, like the etching from the laser, the paint pen is splattering. So I almost wish I wouldn't have done this part with that. I would have done that with a Sharpie. Maybe I'll go back over it with a Sharpie or a small marker. Hello, Darlene. Hey, Vicky. You learn, right? You learn. All right, let's see if we can get the white activated. All right. I'll try to do the candy cane with the paint pens. I like the way that one worked. These actually came off of Amazon. I'll share the link when I'm done live. It's actually Prime Day. I don't know if they're on sale or not, but oh, let's see. This isn't going to cover the whole thing, right? So we're going to have some red sticking out there. Maybe a dab of red, but this part up here is probably going to be white right here to make it appear like it's staying in the same pattern at least. Yeah, you gotta be careful when it hits those edges, the paint splatters. Hey, Trudy. Almost done with the candy cane. Whew, done with that part of the candy cane. Hello, Marquita. How are you? So the only thing with this is that the reds are not going to match his shirt because it's a totally different red. That's all right. Oops, there it goes splattering on me again. Try and touch that up. Now can you guys see what I mean? It's splattering. I don't know why it's doing that. It's like it's almost like there's little tiny bristles that are like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. So you just gotta be really careful on your edges or around any of the etching on the wood, because that's where it's doing it when it catches the edges. But otherwise, I do really like these. It's not too different there either. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of that showing, so we're just going to try to get away with that part right there. Let's see if I can go back over this. Hopefully it's dry. Feels like it's dry, but I'm not sure. I just stuck my hand in a pile of paint. All right, it's just kind of smearing. I'm gonna leave that there. All right, so this should be a good thing. Look at how teeny tiny some of those details are. We got this itty bitty red heart here. Let me see if I can paint it, color it, paint it, whatever. I'll be honest, paint pens are not my thing. They're not my thing. I'd rather use the marker or the paintbrush. All right, let me find a color for our gingerbread man. I think I'm gonna do this one. It's cocoa, and I should just need a dab because we just got our teeny tiny little gingerbread man. I'm gonna paint him the whole thing, and then we'll go back over and do the details with different colors in a minute. Now I definitely gotta dry this before I move on. Hello, Yolanda. Hey, Robin. You just always want to make sure that your paint's dry when you're working with markers. You'll ruin your markers if your paint's not dry. I'm gonna go ahead and paint my little star here gold real quick because I've got it out. I'll let that sit off to the side. I think that's actually it for my stars. So probably all I need for gold. And let's see. What is this color? This color looks like brown on the cat, but I'm not sure that it's gonna be brown. It looks like a purpley color. Let's see. That one came right out. I think it is brown. I think we're going to try to use that for... Now this I like. Fills those edges in perfect. I said edges, I meant the details. Little black eyes and little black buttons. Okay. I am gonna get out my glue. Did we glue the other piece? We did not, did we? I got that out and we didn't glue. It's okay. We will in a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my little palm on there. I don't think that's even right. There we go. I'll come back through and do some details in a minute. Well, not in a minute. When we're done with the ornaments, we'll come back through and do some details on them to finish them off. But for now, like the main part's done. So if you don't want to have yours too detailed, this is like the basic version. Where's his nose? This little guy's super 3D. And then our gingerbread guy. Got this teeny little heart. See if I can get any glue on it and get it in the right spot. Ooh, that worked out perfect. Put his little hands on, so it looks like he's holding onto our pieces. And then again, we've got this other little star, which I'm just gonna drop. Actually, this one's gonna go up here on his hat. So here's this little guy. Look how cute he turned out. I do wanna fix this little spot on his candy cane. Just want to go over that where I splattered the paint from the paint pen. That looks better though. And then let me glue this guy down. So if you're just hopping on, you can see this one finished, and then we'll go into our final one in just a minute. And the paint splattered on this guy too. Just see if I can clean that up here. Do I have, I think this is the brush that I use. Let's see if we can cover it. Kind of. Kind of making him look like he's got really thick, funky skin. Hopefully it'll dry and it'll look better. Hit it with a dryer real quick. Hey Tasha, hey Gloria. I'm not gonna see too much of it anyways because of the way his beard is, so. And you gotta be really close to see the splatters too, probably. But because it was from his eyes and they were black, they did stick out a little bit more than I wanted them to. Here we go. And believe. And then another little star. Hey Kimberly, hi Shirley. This star I'm gonna stick up in the top of his little hat. Just a little bit different. I want them to all be a little bit different. So there's the two ornaments that we finished so far. And this other one's a little bit more simple in this set, but still cute. So we'll go ahead and finish this one. Let's see here, what do we got? Do we even really have anything that's red? Just the very top and this part sticking out. Okay, sounds good. Let's see. I don't think this goes super close to his face even, but let's go around it as careful as we can. Okay, should be good there because that should cover most of that. Let's go into our white. There's not much left, guys. This one's pretty quick. Which one? The white I'm using chalk paint. The red is not chalk paint. The red I'm using, I actually got some deco art. So it's acrylic. I think that the white's the only chalk color that I'm using right now. And I just find white just covers the, white chalk paint just covers so good. Hey, Bethany. So before we get off here, I'll show you again our winter, not winter, I keep calling it winter, our fall workshop. It's gonna launch on Thursday to those who are on my wait list. If you're not on the wait list, it'll be available on Friday on the website. But those on the wait list get first access. It's very limited. There's not very many kits available. I do cut all the kits myself, so I could cut as many kits as I wanted to, but I only have so many supplies for, just a second, I will grab that for you. I only have so many supplies for the ribbons and the beads and stuff, so that's why they're limited. Maybe if, you know, there's enough people that want them still, I'll still sell the blanks without the extra pieces, we'll see. So the red that I'm using is called Santa Red from Deco Art. I have not used any Snow Tex yet. I was actually thinking that earlier, but then I started thinking and I didn't want to get messy. So maybe I'll add some on though to the little ball, like the little palms on their hats. We will see. I did say that earlier to myself. I said it in my head. I thought, oh my gosh, I haven't used any Snow Tex yet. We're on what, day 7, I think, today, and I have not used Snow Tex once. I'm not going to be so picky here because I know this whole thing's getting covered on the bottom, so I'm just going to kind of slap it on here. All right. I will. I'll bust out the Snow Tex after I'm done doing everything else. It'll be the last thing, so if you're still here, remind me if I forget. I'll just do it on the palms though, just to add a little bit of texture. Oh, almost forgot his nose. Let's do his nose in our skin color. Okay. Oh, and then we got this part of the hat. We are seriously almost done, friends. I'm gonna do some details on them. I don't think I'm gonna string them. I don't have any fun beads left. All the beads that I have actually I need for the workshop, so I don't think I'll string them, but they will be done other than that. Let's go ahead and use our marker. For our eyes. I know, Snow Tex is fun. Yes, I love the white in chalk paint. It's so much nicer. Sometimes I still will use a second coat if I want it super bright, but you don't usually have to, which is really nice. All right, I got my Snow Tex out so I don't forget to use it, hopefully. I'm gonna go ahead and start gluing down pieces. I see that didn't fit on there perfect. I must have grabbed the wrong palm for this piece. They're all different sizes, so be careful with that. It doesn't line up perfect. It kind of sticks out, but it's all right. Okay, and then I'm gonna do Oops. Did you guys see what I just did? I picked it up and started painting that red. That should not be red, that should be green. Oh, man. All right. I am not going to use my markers though for the green. I am going to use some some actual paint for that. I'm just painting that whole thing. It's just a small piece. But I'm going to use red for this. That's what I meant to do. Now he also does have, there is another star. I don't know though, I just feel like he shouldn't have a star because he has this thing. Hold on. Hold please, I'm going to take care of these markers real quick. All of them. All right. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. We will see though. I'm gonna hit this with the dryer. I have not. I actually get all my beads off of Amazon. For these kind of kits, at least. I have a ton of beads, silicone beads for when I was doing like the pens. And I got those on Etsy, but I don't have, I get these ones off of Amazon. I can share the links with you guys. I used to have Amazon linked in on my website, but for some reason my links quit working and I couldn't figure it out, so I just took the page down and never got around to adding them back on there. Okay. So there is a star, but I think that's going to be too much. I don't want the star on there. So here's our Santas, our cute little ornament set, our trio. Okay. But I'm going to try to do some details. There's really not much detail because he's got white on his, you know, his hair is all white. I don't really want to outline it. I feel like that makes him look goofy. I do feel like just adding the nose like around there makes it pop a little bit more. Can't really do around the nose on this one. I can go around my candy canes though. I'm not going to try to outline that because it's so small. I feel like I'm going to make a mess out of it if I do. And this is going to be too small for this, so give me 1 second. Let's hope that I can do this without making a huge mess, which I feel like I already did. This might be too thick, but I felt like it didn't have enough coverage at all the other way. Like it just looked sloppy. There, I feel like that makes it look more finished. What do you guys think? You like them? 25% off through midnight tonight with code PRIME at checkout. Oh, almost forgot. I did not do my snow tax. It's a good thing I pulled that out or I would not have even thought about it. Let me put this stuff away. not, anybody that has not used Snow-Tex, it's goopy and gross and fun. So I just reach in with my fingers. You can use a paintbrush if you want to. My Snow-Tex is very old, so honestly, I don't know if it's going to continue working so great. Yep, it's doing all right. It's just like white paint and sand, really, is how I explain it. I think I just threw some at myself, so there we go. Gives it some texture on his little palm. I'm going to do that on all 3 Santa's hats. There we go. Just makes it look like it's really a real hat. Like the pom-pom part's real. Like it's fluffy and cozy. There we have it. All 3 Santas. Hi Annette. Hello Carrie. We are just finishing up tonight's project. So I'll be back live again tomorrow night, sometime between 6 and 7. But thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight to do our cute little ornaments. These would be super fun with a cute little bead or a bow at the top of them, but I'm not going to string mine tonight. Maybe I'll get to it, but I don't really have any cute bows or cute beads right now. Can't think. All right, thanks everybody for hanging out. We will see you guys tomorrow night. Bye.